Bowling Green Garden Cemetery on Lovers Lane is where we remember our veterans. At 9 a.m., you can help us place a wreath on the headstones of one of our fallen heroes. At 11 a.m., we will have a ceremony to pay tribute to those who have served our country, and we will honor America's active duty military and their families. Join us as we honor our American heroes this holiday season on December the 16th.
Hey, dude, listen up, brother. We're the cartoons, and we've got something for you. Tell them, Julie.
You don't want to miss them this week on Marquee Backstage.
Oh, yeah, brother, the beat goes on.
This December, Kelly's all new.
This is dangerous. I do not need another dog.
Weekdays at 3 on NBC 40.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here for News 40 at noon. Today is Wednesday, December 13th. I'm Tommy Modesto. Well, I'm going to send it straight on over to meteorologist Darius Mack for a check of your forecast. Darius, how's it looking out there?
Well, Tommy, it's looking pretty nice out there. We got sunshine across the area as we take a look at the, actually the Midtown Apartments area. This is towards the Hyatt Place that is there on the campus of WKU. This is courtesy of our AAA Systems live camera, the only live camera in downtown Bowling Green, and you can kind of see the beautiful view out there. We've got some mid to high level clouds out there as well. As far as those temperatures are concerned, numbers generally right around 50 degrees. As far as those winds, we have those winds that are flowing in from the east right now around an area of high pressure right around the 5-mile-an-hour range, and we have those clouds that are starting to stream in. Notice from west to east, we'll track an increase in those clouds throughout the day today, but otherwise really we're going to remain pretty dry, and that's all courtesy of that area of high pressure that is in control. Coming up in my full forecast, it's quiet, seasonable clouds in the mix, but are there any rain chances? Well, Tommy, I'll break that down in my full forecast, but in the meantime, I'll send it back over to you.
Thank you, Darius. To our top story now, as Governor Andy Beshear's second term as governor of Kentucky is officially underway. Beshear's inauguration took place on Tuesday in Frankfort, including the inaugural parade that told the story of Beshear's first term. Healthcare workers who helped guide Kentucky through the pandemic were the grand marshals this year. Beshear says he plans to help give teachers the pay raise they deserve and help those who were affected by this past weekend's tornadoes.
We will keep our promise to counties and communities devastated by natural disasters by not just rebuilding, but revitalizing. Your Lieutenant Governor and I will be there personally every step of the way. We love you, and we will get the job done.
The Grand March took place on Tuesday night, featuring Bowling Green's very own Orchestra Kentucky. The inaugural ball rounded out the evening. And this was the scene for Orchestra Kentucky on Tuesday, playing during the inauguration ball. The group says is the first year they've been invited to an inauguration, being founded in the year 2000. Other than the Capitol, the orchestra has played all over Kentucky, including Russellville, Scottsville, Glasgow, Somerset, and much more. If you'd like to see Orchestra Kentucky live, you can look into their upcoming planned concert at theskypack.com/orchestra-Kentucky. And as temperatures continue to drop, nonprofits are doing their part for the homeless community by opening up their doors. Bridge Kentucky in Glasgow opened up their warming room in December of last year and once again are allowing people a place to get out of the elements. The warming room is video and audio monitored, allowing staff to know when anyone comes in the 24-hour available room to warm up and maybe also take advantage of the services the nonprofit offers.
Whatever the case may be, that area is safe, it's warm, it's heated, and you know there's usually coffee supplies in there as well. So
the director said they're always looking for ways to help the community, and with the colder weather rolling in, Bridge Kentucky said if you have any spare coats you're willing to donate, to please bring them in. And downtown Bowling Green just got a new and unique business doing its best to build a community and offer support to new parents. News 40's Michael Ridgway has the details.
It's actually a couple things. One, it's punny off of our last name because my name's Siegel, so Siegel, the nest. We always kind of call it our house, the nest. So that was part of it, but also just like the definition of a nest, and we kind of have it back on that back wall.
A new addition to downtown Bowling Green, a social lounge for young families, somewhere to get away from the monotony of the day, but still have some social interaction for babies and parents. an idea that came to Kristen and her husband during COVID. They became parents in the middle of the pandemic, so for the first year of their son's life,
We didn't have that outside support and those connections with other families, and we missed out on music classes and like kind of all the things that you look forward to when you become a new parent. And so we just kind of took what we personally wanted and wished that we had and still wish that we had and ran with it.
it's been a great benefit to one mom who just moved into town.
Oh, I've had mom friends. I've changed numbers, play dates. My son is being able to socialize. He's 9 months old, and I want him to make friends because I want to make friends too. So I've made friends. He's made friends.
So far, it seems it's working for her, finding a community she really fits into.
The other day we were here, we were all talking about our birth stories. You know, you can't just go into a restaurant and be like, hey server, this is my birth story. You have moms to talk to and kind of compare it.
Of course, there will come a time when the little ones leave the nest. But you know the saying, it takes a village.
We're definitely wanting to create a space where people can make those lifelong friendships and relationships. Obviously, we wish people could stay here forever, but everyone's kids are going to grow up and people are going to move away, and life's just going to happen. So we want to create a space that when you're here, you're just part of a family, and wherever that takes you outside of that and whoever that brings in here, we're here along the way.
In Bowling Green, because local matters, Michael Ridgway, WNKY, News 40.
We turn now to News 40 reporter Carlisle Coppins, who's live on the scene with our local Toys for Tots branch, bagging up toys for families in need this Christmas season. Carlisle, how's it looking over there?
It's absolutely packed, Tommy. I mean, we're here at Metals and More for their annual North Pole extravaganza with Toys for Tots. There's thousands of gifts being bagged and sorted as we speak. But to tell us more about what's going to happen with these toys after they're sorted and bagged is Janelle Doyle. Hi.
Hi, Carlisle. Welcome to the North Pole.
Thank you. So what exactly is going to happen to these toys once they are sorted and bagged?
Well, we have some fabulous volunteers here from WNKY doing some bagging today, and these toys will actually go out on Christmas morning with the firemen and the Marines to the children in the Housing Authority.
So what does this mean to you that you're impacting so many children that you don't even know?
Last year we did 24,000 children, and that is just unimaginable, but it is true. We're a volunteer organization, so it takes us all. And this year we expect probably to serve the same or more children. My passion is Toys for Tots because it is a volunteer organization, and I see it make a difference in the lives of children and give them a message of hope. So we're just going to continue that.
So how many kids do you think are going to receive that hope this year?
Well, with the fire department, we know we have 200 Christmas morning. I think we'll probably have around 10,000 from Warren County. The need's a little bit stronger this year, and we expected that with inflation. But because of our generous community, I think we're going to be able to complete that mission.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Janelle.
Thank you for having me.
You heard it here, you guys. I mean, there's thousands of toys being shipped out on Christmas morning, and they could even make their own wish to Santa. Back to you, Tommy.
Thank you, Carlisle. I can't believe that is a lot of toys. Well, here's another gift for you guys. A home in Cave City actually gives people in southern Kentucky area something special to look at during the holiday season. Our very own News 40 reporter Tucker Covey headed out to catch a glimpse of the Caveland North Pole and has all the details.
At the family home of the Esters, a massive light show is free and open for people to climb in the car and get into the Christmas spirit.
3 years ago, we decided to do a drive-through. We've had the driveway, but just having it open for people to drive through, actually people started driving through it without us even having anything open. So it kind of gave us the idea that let's go ahead and just max it out.
Young and old, the North Pole is open for everyone, and its main goal, to bring joy, seems to have an effect on everyone as well.
There was a car of elderly women come through a while ago, and they couldn't look any happier than the kids do. So it's worth it to see the smile on their faces.
No trip to the North Pole is complete without Santa, and Caveland has that covered as well. A jolly man with a great goal.
More baby diapers? Yeah. Okay, what about clothes? This is for the kids. Everything from little kids all the way up to big kids. Even the bigger kids, or as they like to call themselves, adults, enjoy the lights. But what makes it all worthwhile is to see a smile on a child's face.
In Barron County, because local matters, Tucker Covey, WNKY News 40.
Coming up next on News 40 at noon, find out how you can stay safe from scammers online while finishing up your Christmas shopping.
Plus, it's a mostly quiet and dry weather week. Could there be any rain chances this weekend? I'll break that down in the full forecast.
Tune in for my new game show, Person, Place, or Thing. Hopscotch. Someone came to play.
On WNKY, NBC 40.
I'm waking up my day. So let's get it started. Turn it up, turn it on. Keep the morning moving right along. Yeah, I'm waking up my day. News 40 sunrise way. I'm waking up my day. WNKY. Yeah, we're the force to get you out the door. I'm waking up my day. The News 40 sunrise way.
Weekday morning starting at 6.
I'm waking up my day. So let's get it started. Turn it up, turn it on. Keep the morning moving right along. Yeah, I'm waking up my day. News 40 sunrise way. I'm waking up my day. WNKY. Yeah, we're the force to get you out the door. I'm waking up my day. The News 40 sunrise way.
Weekday morning starting at 6. When we hear that sound, the competition is on.
Wow, we certainly have a dramatic game ahead of us.
I'm taking a deep breath. I hope you are too.
Can you think quick enough?
It's very crazy.
And bet big enough?
12,400. Whoa, he's betting everything.
The stakes are high. The clock is ticking.
This is nerve-wracking.
Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy? Weeknights at 6 on WNKY, NBC 40.
When I found out my son was addicted to opiates, I didn't know where to turn. Now I know there's help, and you can call, whether you're a family member, a sibling, or the person with the addiction. And the number is 1-833-8-KY-HELP. Call for the resources. They're going to help you with compassion and care and the knowledge of what's available to get you the help you need.
This December, Kelly's all new. This is dangerous. I do not need another dog.
Weekdays at 3 on NBC 40.
The latest consumer price index shows a 3.1% increase in November compared to last year. It's a slight decline from October and way down from last year's peak of 9.1%. While falling gas prices have helped moderate costs, rent continues to increase. If you're hoping to achieve the American dream, it could cost you. According to a new analysis from the financial site Investopedia, achieving that gold standard now costs $3.4 million over the course of a lifetime. The analysis includes costs for owning a home, paying for college, getting married, and saving for retirement. However, research from Georgetown University shows the median earning for the typical American worker is just $1.7 million over their lifetime. And Sports Illustrated's publisher has ousted CEO Ross Levinson following public backlash over accusations that the company used AI to write articles with fictitious authors. The content in question includes articles and product reviews from a third-party content provider. Sports Illustrated has denied the reports. Manoj Bhargava has been named interim CEO. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
3 popular retailers are pulling a product marketed towards children. Amazon, Target, and Walmart have voluntarily stopped selling water beads after lawmakers and public health officials called for a ban on these toys. Water beads are tiny balls made out of extremely absorbent polymer material. They're said to help kids with fine motor skills in counting. But when exposed to liquid, they can expand to 100 times their initial size and weight, according to the Consumer Product Safety Commission. For that reason, experts say the beads are a big health risk for children if they are ingested. And cyber shopping may seem like an efficient way to check things off of your Christmas list, but as Linda Baccaro tells us, you better watch out this time of year. There are plenty on Santa's naughty list trying to scam the consumer online.
Many of us will do our holiday shopping on our phones or laptops, but that convenience can come at a cost if you're not careful, as this consumer learned.
Someone stole my number like 2 weeks ago.
Credit card number?
Yeah, my debit card number.
She immediately spotted the transaction, and this time, no money lost. But the director of privacy innovation at Norton suggests using a credit card to shop online rather than a debit card.
You are buying something with a credit card, there is some fraud liability protection, and the debit cards do not have it.
Beware of websites with names similar to major retailers or businesses.
I will give one example of what is called typo squatting, like from typo, because there are things that, for example, if you go to something that looks like Amazon.com, and then in reality is not Amazon, is Amazon.
Another tip from this savvy Bronx consumer?
Always double check the HTTPS.
The security that you include in the S in the HTTP, which makes that all the traffic is encrypted.
It's also a good idea to set up alerts on your credit cards in your bank for any suspicious and potentially fraudulent activity. And be careful when searching online for a vendor.
So maybe the first thing that you may think is like, it appears the first one because it's the real one, but it is not. So you have to do, even that it appears the first one, this doesn't mean that it's legit.
Even with holiday discounts, remember the saying, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
All right, let's bring in meteorologist Darius Mack now for a full check of our forecast. And Darius, chilly this morning, but starting to warm up now in the afternoon.
Yeah, we're near seasonable for this time of year as far as those temperatures go in the afternoon. And it's just a pretty nice day out there with a mix of sun and clouds. We check out clouds and radar over the last several hours or so. We have, of course, some mid to high level clouds in the mix, but otherwise it's another pleasant day across the area. In fact, we check out the AAA Systems live camera located at Reservoir Hill, looking towards downtown Bowling Green this hour. The only live camera in downtown Bowling Green, and you got those clouds that are in the mix, but otherwise, yeah, it is just a pretty nice day, a nice view out there. Current temperature at the Bowling Green Regional Airport, 53 degrees, and we got that wind from the north and east, right around 8 miles an hour. Let's check out the temperature spread across the region. Generally have those numbers into the low 50s out there, and even some 40s. Hardinsburg at 48, Elizabethtown at 45. And there's the winds flowing in from the north and east, right around the 5 to 10 mile an hour range. It's all moving around an area of high pressure that's keeping things dry for us, and it's just been pretty much a tranquil pattern that we've been tracking for the most part this week. Futurecast to help you plan out the rest of your afternoon and evening. Those clouds will continue to stream through, less in the way of clouds tonight, which is good for especially the meteor shower that's happening tonight. You want to look towards the skies to see that. As we go throughout tomorrow, temperatures trending warmer, at least by the afternoon. We're going to be in the middle 50s with a blast of sunshine. We work our way through your Thursday, early Friday time frame. It's going to be another chilly start to the day with temperatures dipping down into the 20s and 30s. So seasonably chilly to start off, and then another warm afternoon. We should expect those numbers to climb even into the upper 50s as we go later throughout this week. A low with the chance, and I'll show you what I mean with that. We're going to be watching a wave of low pressure towards our south and east. It could bring some showers our way. Models have just been kind of disagreeing lately, but otherwise it will be cloudy as we work through the weekend, and there could be a slight chance for a few showers on Sunday. The best chances where you can see outlined from the Weather Prediction Center, where you see those heavier rainfall totals really confined across the eastern seaboard there, with some light amounts possible across the state. But yeah, that's as far as things look there. Limited meteor shower tonight. It's going to be great for viewing. You want to view away from those city lights, but best time for viewing 9 p.m. or later. That's tonight and Thursday night. So those are the times where you'll see the peak of the Geminid meteor shower. The forecast tonight, mostly clear skies, temperatures right around the upper 30s for that time frame. Here's that 7-day forecast, and as we go through the weekend, again, it is going to be cloudy Saturday and Sunday with a slight chance for a few showers on Sunday. Overnight lows into the 30s. Now it's time to wish our friends happy birthday in today's Soki's Birthday Club.
WNKY WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
The nursing home made you an important promise. They promised to be a good home for your loved one and to provide professional care in a safe environment. Now the nursing home has broken that promise and you're left searching for answers. Call us at Hughes & Coleman for a free consultation. If your loved one suffered a serious injury or untimely death while in a nursing home, get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600. Standing up for your loved ones is what matters now.
Instantly? DraftKings, you spoiling me now. Getting paid in the blink of an eye. NBA legend Allen Iverson hit us with a sports metaphor.
This instant offer is kind of like my crossover. Just place your bet, and it's money.
Oh, he did.
Score 2 great NBA offers. Bet $5 to get $150 instantly in bonus bets. Plus, no sweat same-game parlays every day. The crown is yours.
Name something an elf might get teased about.
A bald head, Steve.
Did you just want to say that? Something happens to Santa when he ends up on Miss Claus' naughty list.
A spanking.
A spank. And you see how she did
A spanking.
Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
On December the 16th, on National Wreaths Across America Day, join us at Bowling Green Garden Cemetery on Lovers Lane as we remember our veterans. At 9 a.m., you can help us place a wreath on the headstone of one of our fallen heroes. At 11 a.m., we will have a ceremony to pay tribute to those who have served our country, and we will honor America's active duty military and their families. Join us as we honor our American heroes this holiday season on December the 16th.
WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
Welcome back to News 40 at noon. I'm Julie Milam. For this edition of Community Driven, brought to you by Plum Springs Garage and Window World of Bowling Green, I'm here with our good friend Jim DeCesare today to talk about the Jim Johnson Charity Golf Classic. Jim, welcome back.
Hey, glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's always good to work with you, but especially the Jim Johnson Charity Golf Classic.
Yeah.
That was huge.
It's a great event. Of course, it was held on September 11th out at Old Stone, and it was our second annual golf event that benefits the charitable care program for the Masonic Homes in Kentucky. So this is a senior living facility, has senior care, memory care, assisted living. We even have pediatric daycare there. And so the funds are used that we raise to help those that don't have the resources they need to get the services that they require, whether it's transportation, health care, food, just it could be anything. And so that's what these funds are used for, that we raise at events like the second annual Jim Johnson Charity Golf Classic, which we raised almost $60,000.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's a multi-day event as well. Isn't there a dinner?
Yeah, there's a dinner the night before, and we had a great turnout, about 50 to 60 people. The MC was a little questionable, but she did a fine job. I'm just kidding, Julie, of course. She did a phenomenal job. And, that's part of the money that we raise. We have a dinner, we have a silent auction, and we have a lot of fun at the same time.
For sure.
And then the day of, we had another 60 people participate in the golf tournament.
Which is unbelievable, but the work that Masonic Homes Kentucky does, especially in this area that no one knows about, is unfounded.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that benefit from the services of Masonic Homes of Kentucky. Even though they're based in Louisville, there are people from this region that live there or get care there. So, they're a statewide organization, even though they have their locations in 2 or 3 locations throughout the state.
So how can we help to continue with this mission and give more awareness to Masonic Homes?
Well, you can participate in the 3rd annual Jim Johnson Charity Golf Classic, which is going to be on September 23rd of 2024. And we like to have teams of 4. It's a lot of fun. Everything's included. You get lunch. You can come to the dinner the night before. But that's one way you can do it. And you can also go to the Masonic Homes Kentucky website and get more information there.
Well, we love all that you do for this community. Count us in. We're always happy to help you.
Well, thank you.
That's going to do it for this week's Community Driven. When we return, we'll be wrapping up your show with our daily pet of the day and a final look at your forecast. Stay tuned.
It's time to light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Get our best offers and choose from a huge selection of Ford F-150 trucks with the capability, convenience, and technology to help bring us together. Discover how Ford F-150 can make the holidays bright. Now get a new F-150 with 2.9% financing for 72 months plus no payments for 90 days. Only at your local Ford dealer.
My darling granddaughter, this camera was given to me when I was your age. May it capture your big, beautiful life the way it did mine.
It's so surprising what the little things can do. Wouldn't it be wonderful if everybody...
Oh, Merry Christmas, Grandma.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I can help. Call our office today for a free consultation.
It's time to tighten up, South Central Kentucky.
WNKY is your official home for the Tennessee Titans.
Watch our games plus the Coach Mike Vrabel Show and Titans All Access.
Only on WNKY News 40 because local matters.
I'm waking up my day. So let's get it started. Turn it up, turn it on. Keep the morning moving right along.
Watch WNKY News 40 Sunrise for the latest in local news.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us here on News 40 Sunrise.
Weather on the 4s to get you out the door.
Good morning to everyone at home.
And local events and entertainment to jumpstart your day.
News 40 Sunrise Way.
Weekday morning starting at 6.
I'm reporter Carlisle Coppins, and it's now time for your Pet of the Day, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. And I'm here with Boomer. He is 2.5, and he was a stray. He just went on a sleepover, and they found out that he knows how to sit and dig under fences. So keep a lookout for Boomer. But he is so lovable, he's so sweet, he loves to cuddle, and he's a little adventurous. So if you're interested in adopting Boomer, come down to the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society and adopt him today.
Aw, Boomer. Just looks so adorable there. He's just kind of...
He's got the sweetest eyes.
The sweetest eyes. The sweetest just... I mean, he's wagging his tail there. He seems like he's full of energy as well and just so adorable. So hopefully you can adopt Boomer at the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society so he can help find a new forever home sooner.
Absolutely. That's a good one. I like that. I like the rhymes there. But, you know, I still can't wrap my mind around where Carlisle is right now.
Yeah, and the amount of toys, is what she said. How many toys?
Something like 24,000.
That's a lot of toys.
Oh, that's what they had last year. That is like incredible. That's an incredible amount of toys. You can tell we actually have some WNKY News 40 employees there now helping bag those toys, but I can't imagine like a room filled with like 20,000 plus toys.
I have never been in a room
that is like
filled with that many
5-year-old Tommy's dream right there. Like, I can't believe it. So I got to ask you, Darius, growing up, what was your favorite toy that you got for Christmas?
My favorite toy that I got for Christmas was like one of those like RC cars.
Oh,
those control cars.
Those are fun.
Those are always, I had a lot of those growing up as a kid, and it's just really fun to like, you know, play with those.
I got a set of Power Rangers one year when I was like 5 or 6, and I abused those things. I would throw them around. They were doing stunts and all the fun stuff, but they were so much fun to play with. But we got some warmer temperatures going into the afternoon.
We do have some warmer temperatures. You know, it's kind of a seasonable afternoon out there with temperatures in the 50s. We're going to be in the middle and upper 50s as we go throughout this week, even approaching near 60 on Friday. And clouds increasing for the weekend as we're watching a system that'll be towards the south and east. Where that low will track will determine how much rain we'll get. And right now, it doesn't look like much rain.
All right, well, thank you, Darius. And thank you all for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow and later tonight for News 40 at 5, 6, and 10 p.m.
This December, Kelly's all new. The holidays are in full swing with merry guests. Do you get into Christmas?
Yes.
When I say I decorate for Christmas, I'm slightly unhinged. And all the festivities, we're hooking everyone in the audience up. It's a Holly Jolly Kelly. Oh my God, this is dangerous. I do not need another dog.
Weekdays at 3 on NBC 40. The competition is on.
This is nerve-wracking.
Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy? Weeknights at 6 on NBC 40.
Right now, a brand new move-in ready Jayco home is more affordable than you might think. Jayco Homes has the gift of a low 5.5% 30-year fixed interest rate that's guaranteed for the life of your loan. You'll enjoy open, spacious living, and your home will be protected with our exclusive 210 home warranty, backed by our full-time service department. Find your dream home today at JaycoHomes.com. Yes, you really can be home for the holidays.
WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
You purchased puppies. The male was exhibiting some symptoms of illness.
He died in my hands.
It didn't automatically register to take the dog to a vet.
Not really.
Hot Bench. Judge Rachel Juarez, Judge Michael Corriero, Judge Jodit Tawalde. 3 judges, 3 opinions, 1 verdict. This is Hot Bench.
Your Honor, this is case number 95 on calendar, Reynolds versus Gravett.
Thank you, Officer Montejano. All right, Ms. Reynolds, Mr. Gravett, as an animal lover, I hate these types of cases, especially when they end up in the unfortunate passing of an animal. I'm dreading this, but we have to get through this, so I'm gonna just dive in. Ms. Reynolds, you purchased 2 puppies, 1 female, 1 male.